Hey, this is Jake with Rawutah. We're going to show you a tour of our homestead today. You've seen the dome before in other videos. We just want to show you the whole homestead and kind of our vision for growing food on our lot here in Hurricane, Utah. Above that house there you can see the volcano that we've gathered our cinders, our volcanic cinders for our soil mix and our paths, as well as the rocks that you see everywhere. I'm going to take a left into the laboratory / sprouting room, which is a door here just into our house. We converted part of our garage into this sprouting room. And this is the perfect temperature for sprouting because of the fish tanks. These are reef tanks, marine reef tanks. And the first place we sort of learned how to take care of plants. They have similar needs from pH to circulation to lighting needs as other plants. And we also learned about nutrition from these guys. Recently heard Daniel Vitalis talking on his Elixir Craft videos in relation to, and actually relating marine tanks to our bodies and how we take care of, we could feed these fish all the good food in the world, and if we're not taking care of the water, then it doesn't matter. It's similar to our bodies in that if we're not taking care of our body, whole body system and the fluid in our body, it doesn't matter what kind of nutrition we're giving it in the form of supplements and all that good stuff. So we've got to take care of our pH and all that good stuff. So it's very similar. To the right is where we're doing our sprouting. And we've got multiple shelves set up. Over here is where we're going to experiment with hydroponics and using nothing but ocean water as the solution. And to the right is, we just have this system up here, turn on the lights, and we've got about 3 shelves for sprouting. These are just simple compact fluorescents from Home Depot. And this is a, I think it's a metal halide, 250 watt for vegetative growth and flowering. So I'm going to come out of here to the laboratory and show you the upper gardens. This is the cabbage and broccoli garden. You can see planting by the square foot. We have 4 Swiss chard plants and then 1 broccoli or 1 cabbage plant. Just kind of gives an example of how that's working. Use the wood raised garden bed method. These plants have been here for enough months now and have gone to seed, so we're getting ready to wean them out and crop rotate, put in different crops. As we come down the hill, you'll see we've got the fruit trees outside getting some sun. This will be the blueberry wall, and up there is the grape wall. Lots of lavender that attracts bees. Tons of bees out there right now. We'll just walk around this way. Lots of bees working right now. And then we'll come on over to the compost pile. Huge tumbleweed blew into the yard last night. We're using Elliot Coleman's method of straw bales, piling them up. And it's a mixed method. You can actually just use it as one of your components for composting. Just use them and then replace the walls as needed. This is our secondary pot. This one's been growing for about a year. And just to mix the agave garden and the aloe garden. So I just came all the way around the growing dome. Take a left before we go back into the growing dome. I want to show you the rest of the backyard. This is our project we're working on right now. This is going to be mixed salad greens. The sun only hits half of this yard during the summer. So we're going to do shade-loving crops on this side. Mesclun salad mix. And on these garden beds, we're going to do vining tomatoes. Indeterminate varieties. We've already got a few purchased, and we've got a bunch in the dome, growing dome, that we sprouted from seed. All heirloom varieties. We've got our drip system ran, And we're basically going to use the same method we used in the growing dome, which is to use use the vining method with twine and get the tomato plants down to one vine and vine them up to these support beams. This last garden bed will be melons and beans. And it's a little wider, and again with the vertical experiment of vining up beans and melons. So that's our update. On the other side we also have lots of lavender to attract beneficials. Just mixing up some more soil. Mix here. And I'll take you around back into the growing dome and just show you real quickly the update in there. And you'll see all the tomato plants when I come in here. Above the pond, we put lattice down on the back half of the pond, and it's created a really great humid environment for the heirlooms to continue their growth. These are the ones we sprouted from seed, and these are different heirlooms we've picked up along the way, getting ready to put down in those gardens I just showed you. Just wanted to show you that. I'll show you the front yards next time, and our plan for a fruit orchard in the front yard. So, lots of updates.